Separation from main transport complete. Group 8 delivered to Calistian region. All pioneers functional, initiating dispersion. Attention Pioneer, I am Ada, your personal instance of the artificial directory and assistant. Welcome to the Fixit Incorporated Save the Day program. A Fixit Pioneer has 3 core assignments. Construct. All pioneers must follow Fixit guidelines and instructions when constructing any building. Automate. Every pioneer is responsible for setting up and managing efficient pipelines, outposts, and power infrastructure. Explore and exploit. Fixit selected planets are rich with resources suitable for direct use or further investigation. Stay within your designated.
Well,
and that is why the world
that's
is counting on
concerning.
pioneers like you. Fixit. Short-term solutions to long-term problems.
Okay. So,
Initiating
welcome
planetfall.
to Satisfactory.
Atmospheric entry in 3, 2, 1. Beginning aero assist. Drag within acceptable parameters.
That's good.
Descent phase begun. Decelerating. Deploying parachute. Deploying backup parachute.
That's concerning.
Skipping parachute. Landing phase begun. Activating retro propulsion. Touchdown. Planetfall complete. Drop pod integrity nominal. Omni-situational exploration suit nominal. Pioneer. Acceptable.
Hey, screw you. Okay, so yeah. Welcome to Satisfactory. Now, can you please speak
Potential
quiet?
edible.
Thank you. As I was trying to say, I have already started a playthrough, but they updated the game, so that's why I'm making a new playthrough. So I guess I should first just alright, yeah.
Next objective.
Okay, so now let's begin by dismantling the drop pod. There we go. Okay, let's just scan for iron, and I already know there's iron there because I've played in this area before. So first let's just kill this baddie over here. Ouch. So now let's just place this.
Hub foundation built. The hub, but essential.
Okay, so this is pretty bad. It's just... Oh right, yeah, I have to do all of this stuff. I honestly forgot about that. No, that's not true. That was a lie. Here, have your iron. There we go. There we go.
Hub upgrade 1, storage and
Can't, okay. I'm probably just gonna skip over all of this. Here, have more stuff.
Hub upgrade 2, power and shell, completed. The smelter can turn raw ore such as copper and iron into ingots, and the biomass burner generates fueling.
Yeah, I know. So what now do you need? Oh, you need all of these things. Okay, so I guess I will need copper. Fortunately, I've already played in this exact world, so I basically know where all the things are. Like here, for example, is some of the copper. So now let's just put all the things in here, and yeah, you probably know the drill by now.
Hub Upgrade 3, Interior Furnishing, completed. The constructor can produce simple parts and
Yeah,
when
I'm
we make
aware.
it in line with our next.
I should probably just skip until I have all the machines. No, that was pretty bad actually. There we go, and upgrade hub. Now let's just skip all of the things that Ada are going to say. There we go. Now let's just wait for this to land. And now I can actually start to work on the machines. So first I will add this miner Mark 1 over here. And now this will mine up 60 per minute. And then I will add this smelter, which will smelt up. But unfortunately this can only smelt up 30 per minute. So that's a bummer, but I can just unlock a splitter and then add it over there. And then I can add this. Now I can set this to either make rods or plates depending on my needs. And now let's actually see what I need. So this one. Okay, I will need equal amount of these two and well, a lot of that. So I guess I might have to make 2 of these, but now I will set this to make plates. And now I will just need to connect up all of this to power with the power pole, like that. Connect everything up. And then let's just connect them up to the ones that you get for free. But now you will need something to put in here, so I will have to craft up some biomass, because yes, you can just use regular leaves and stuff, like that, but it's not as efficient. And then let's just put that here, and there we go. Now you can also build biomass burners over here. And I could have just done that, so I didn't have to bring this wire all the way over here. But, well, you just get these for free, so why not? So now this has started to smelt up the iron, and this will then turn those iron ingots into iron plates. So now I will add the miner to the copper node, which is over here somewhere. Then I can add the smelter and bam bada boom, let's add that, and then I can add a constructor, and then let's add that over there. Now wire only needs 15, so that's half of that, so there are multiple levels of inefficiency over here. Also, another fun thing is that in 1.0 they changed the biomass burner, so now you can put feed the biomass in with a conveyor belt. So you can just have like a few constructors making biomass, and then you can just feed it all into a bunch of these, so you don't have to refill them manually like this. And now finally the last one. Now let's just send this up to space or whatever. And there we go.
Milestone reached. Conveyor belts can now merge, split, and lift.
Yes, I'm aware. I've played this game before. So now I have the conveyor belt splitters and lifts and all of that fun stuff. So I guess I can just put the mergers there, and then I can just swap between them or something. Also, pro tip, if you're thinking about putting the merger or splitter in this spot, choose the merger, because mergers and splitters are the two most common ones that you will use, and later in the game you will be able to unlock more types of splitters, so then you will have to cycle between all the different types of splitters to get the mergers, and the mergers are something that you will use a lot more than like smart splitters or whatever else there might be. So now I have to work on limestone, which is really annoying. So first let's just make a portable miner. And if you're not aware, this is what they look like. They're the miners that you have before you get the big boys. 60 limestone, that's not enough for 2 and too much for 1, so I'll just have 1. Now please let this be enough. Okay, thank goodness. Let's just do that. And now foundations, blah 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 blah. I don't care about what you're going to say. Anyways, what do I want now? I might want field research, because that'll get me the MAM and a map, which would be pretty good. But I can also do with the resource sync bonus program. I think I will unlock this. And there we go.
Milestone reached. You have been given access to the anti-waste effort for stress testing of materials on Exoplanet's bonus program, also known as Awesome. Your awesome input allows Fixit to comprehend our amazing universe more clearly. In appreciation of this, we have generously set up an internal, closed economy with exclusive rewards and currency. Directing parts of varying quantity and complexity into the Awesome Resource Sink will grant Fixit coupons. These coupons can be redeemed in the Awesome Shop for highly desirable items such as new foundations, walls, factory attachments, cosmetics, parts, and more. Next time you have additional resources, just remember to go that extra kilometer. Go awesome.
Go that extra kilometer indeed. Now, the reason why I unlocked this so early is not so that I can build this, it's that I have access to a bunch of color swatches. Like, look at this one. It's the regular one, but reversed. And look at this one, it's all like blue and yellow. And look at this one. This one it's actually just boring. But the reason why I wanted these is not so I can color my buildings. It's so I could get this little color. Then I can go in here and click on this, because here is the character customization screen, and I want to make the orange into this blue. And then I will turn this into black, and then I will just make this as close to the gray over there. That looks good. And maybe I can also change my helmet either to this or to this. I will have this, but that might change. And then for the last touch I will actually take this, make it go all the way over here to get the perfect satisfactory red. I don't just want to redo everything I did in the previous episodes, so I should probably just cut here, and I will continue with the video when I've made like an equally sized factory to the previous Satisfactory video. And there we go. So now I have made this a significantly large factory. It's large for a beginner factory, at least I think so. It's my largest beginner factory I've ever made, and by beginner I mean very early beginner factory, because I'm still relying on biomass burners and stuff. So now it is time to build the space elevator. I just need to grab some materials, rods. I will probably need rods. Wire, that's a big one. How much do you need, like 5,000 or something? And concrete. Anyways, let's not dilly-dally. So where should I put this? I guess I can just put it like there. Now let's watch the spectacle. What is that? Why is there some sort of like weird looking dinner plate? Like flying saucer? Well, it's probably related to the space elevator in some way. And there we go.
Project assembly initialized. Congratulations, Pioneer.
Why, thank you.
The space elevator will now automatically connect with the Project Assembly orbital platform. Project assembly is divided into phases, each of which require the delivery of project parts, such as smart plating, via the space elevator. Subsequent phases unlock access to new tiers with more advanced technologies to construct, automate, explore, and exploit. It is time to be honest. This project is part of the Save the Day program, the largest united undertaking in human history, destined to save us all. Earth is in peril and only Fix-It pioneers offer hope for survival. Fix-It is counting on you. Humanity is counting on you. Do not let Fix-It down.
And there we go. Load. Welcome back, Ada.
Welcome to the Project Assembly Pioneer Progress
Oh, it's a
presentation.
video.
Congratulations, automated power, steel production, personnel transportation, and many more. Completing Phase 2 of Project Assembly is your next main objective. New project parts will need to be produced and delivered to the space elevator as you have done previously. Continue to construct, automate, explore, and exploit for a better Fix-It future.
And now it's gonna send it up and build that big thingy. So a bunch of electricity and stuff. And then it just shoots it up right to the mothership.
Phase 1 of Project Assembly completed. This is only the beginning of Project Assembly, the first step towards saving the day. You have performed adequately so far. Reminder, not only is Fix-It saving humanity, it is saving all of Earth, including kittens and puppies. It is statistically likely that you appreciate the continued existence of kittens and/or puppies. Continue the work for their sake. Continue the work for Fix-It. It is time to start the work on Phase 2 of Project Assembly.
So now, I need to unlock some things. I mainly want to unlock coal power, because sooner or later my power plant, or whatever you could call this, will run out of solid biofuel, and then this entire factory will stop producing stuff. And I don't want this to stop producing stuff, I want it to produce stuff. And now let's put these here.
Milestone reached. Power production can now be fully automated by burning coal, which has been added to the resource scanner.
But that's not all. I will also try to unlock some things from the Awesome Shop. The Awesome Shop, whatever. And the Awesome Shop is a place where you can buy non-essential things. For example, you can buy conveyor lift holes, so they can go through foundations and stuff. But how do you purchase them? Well, you need coupons like these. And how do you get your coupons? Well, you grind up material and then you get these. I think Ada might have explained that when I unlocked these, but that was a few days ago, because I need to build all of this off camera. So let's purchase that. And also, where are the concrete? And now I should have a bit of a few things that I can use to decorate my coal power plant. And here it is, the the area where the coal is. Now, this does not look like a bunch of coal. It does not look like a lot of coal. And that's because you're correct. This is not a lot of coal. It's actually a pretty low amount of coal because these are impure. So now what do I want to give you this time? It's steel production, and I have all the things except for modular frames because I can't make those. Well, I can, I just didn't, so now I just need to make a bunch of these. So let's just put that there. So let's select this and let's go make some steel. And here is the iron. And now they're starting up. And they're basically just like a regular smelter, but with an extra bit over here. And now all the steel is going to go into these two to make different things. Like this will make the steel beams, and that will make the steel pipes. It is time for me to search for power slugs, and also for hard drives to get the alternate recipes. Because there are a couple of alternate recipes that I want for this episode and for later. But I guess I can just go around and look for those crashed pod thingies, and there's one. So let's just, there we go, and there's a hard drive, thank you very much. There we go. Oh, okay, I just get to open that one for free. And free steel, and also not that low of an amount. First, let's just put these in here. Hopefully this will be enough, but realistic. Oh, it was!
Milestone reached. Improved storage containers and the conveyor belt Mark III provide the obviously necessary tools for improving your current setup. Production speed is of the essence after all. So work hard. Work as if every person you have ever or will ever love is depending solely on the choices that you make. Because they are.
And now... Oh, I don't have enough of those. Well, I guess I can just scan this hard drive, and while it's doing that, I will, I don't know, watch a YouTube video or something. Okay, so now it has finished. Confirm.
Hard drive analysis completed. Alternative recipe selection available in the MAM.
This is the exact recipe I wanted. Honestly, I can't believe that. Wait, I just need to test something. Okay, they're not in there. Okay, I'm back. I have now let this run for a little bit. Also, it is the next day. And now I have a bit of... a few of these and a bit of those. I need to unlock some more things from the awesome shop. And for that, I need coupons. But to get coupons... I need either a lot of things or things that generate a lot of points. And DNA capsules have... Oh my goodness. Hello, it's Editor Vivby. Now, past me was actually not going to explain the DNA capsules any further because he got distracted by the crashed freighter. Fortunately, I am here. Now, the reason why the DNA capsules are so good is because they go into their own point system, which makes them a really good way to get lots of points in the early game, because in their own point system, each coupon is only worth 1,000 DNA points. And can you guess how many points you get from a DNA capsule? That's right, 1,000 points. Unfortunately, the more DNA capsules you put in, the more points you will need, but that does not go up that quickly, so it's a really good way to get lots of points really quickly. so now let's purchase some things. So first, let's just purchase these. What are you going to say?
Fun fact. Architecture was invented when people began building buildings. If it had been invented slightly beforehand, perhaps more old buildings would still be around. Humanity sometimes lacks vision.
What? Okay, I'm back. I have now let this sit for a while, and I also collected all the things I needed, like all of the rotors and the reinforced arm plates and the wire and just a bunch of other things. So now I think I might have enough resources so I can make the power plant. Let's put this here. This is a normal node, so that's 120. I will overclock that. Not to the maximum, because my conveyor belts can't take that much, but to the point where it produces 270, because that's the max for one of these. So let's just zoop 9. And now these are all the coal power plants for the 2 impure nodes. And this is a lot. That's a lot of coal. This is a large amount of coal power plants. 1, 2, 3. And then let's just add this. Then let's remove that. And you might ask me, why did you choose 3? I don't know why. It just sounded and looked sort of nice. So yeah. So let's do that. You can just delete that now. Default, and then let's try the first blue one. The first blue one for the win. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's Editor Vivby again, and I forgot to mention this in the recording, so I just have to mention it now. So now the reason why I'm making this big slab is so I can put all of the coal power generators up there. But you might ask, why did you put all of the coal power generators on this floor? Well, that was because I wanted to figure out the rough estimates of this big power plant. So I am going to paint my pipes copper. Yeah, I'm going to paint them copper. There we go. So now I have placed all the pipeline floor holes and all of the conveyor belt lifts and all the pipes and everything that's going to be connecting all of these. Okay, so now I am going to put a bunch of ramps over here for, you know, decoration and stuff. And there we go. Now I have made all of these weird ramp things through the power of editing. So now I'm going to add 21 water extractors so I can actually have a working coal power plant and not just have a bunch of coal lying there not doing anything. I will do something like this. So I have a bunch of these. And then I need to just get over here. Add some of these. And this is 4, and 4 times 5 is 20, and I'm having 1 extra there. So I just need to do 5 levels of this, and yeah. So you know what, this is actually getting pretty boring. So I will simply just use my classic method of just snapping my fingers, and then this will all be built. Okay, I'm back. I have now connected all of the coal generators to all of the water things. Now, you might notice that there are no like fancy things, like all of them are spread out and there's no like water tower thing, but that's because, well, I've tried basically everything else. I tried basically everything I could think of and none of it worked. So, yeah. So the only thing I could come up with is this. Basically just stacking a regular coal power plant about 7 times and stuff. And that's basically what I've done. Anyways, now I can connect this up to that. So now the rest of my factory will now work and produce things. Now I will work on the next project, which is to make a giant steel mill. And here is the coal, all 4 nodes. And this looks like a sufficiently flat area with a lot of trees nearby. That's not a plus or negative. It's there are just trees over there, I guess. But before I can work on this big steel mill, I will first have to work on a tiny little quartz factory. And now I just need to run a power line all the way into this big ol' cave. And then let's add a bunch of constructors and set them to make quartz crystals and silica. And then connect everything to power. Well, I guess my job here is done, because I said so. I will build this part of the structure, and then I can maybe like encase this thing in glass and concrete and stuff. So now I have added all this concrete. I've basically just made a giant concrete slab, and now it's time for me to add all of these foundries. The idea is this will be the line for coal, and this will be the line for iron. So now I have added all of these foundries, so now I just want to add some of these catwalks. So let's start by just making them go approximately like over here. Then I want this catwalk, except no, I don't. I want to actually remove that, and then I want to add the regular catwalk, and then I can remove that, and then I can replace this catwalks. So now I have approximately made about half of all the foundries I will need. I don't really need to show you me adding more foundries, because it's just more of the same. So I'm just going to snap my fingers and cut to when I'm done, so, like this. And there we go. So now I have added 2 more lines of 6 of these foundries. So that leaves me with enough extra material for, I think, about 3. So where can I fit just 3 more of these foundries? I can do that. I can add the foundries later. So now I need to add the smelters. And I will do 4 lines of 9. So I'm thinking I might be able to add some smelters over here. Now I don't want to add the smelters directly on this level. I want them to be a bit elevated. And there we go. So now all of these smelters are connected up with conveyor belts, which is good. So now I can simply add another level. There we go. And there we go. So now all of these smelters are added in. Yeah. Now I can simply connect all of the smelter lines to all of these foundry lines. Where can I put 3 foundries? How about over here? Yeah, this area seems like a good place to put some foundries. So let's do that, I guess. And now I just need to connect this up. Now, I will not add the thing where I add some splitters over here. I will have all the splitters on this side because, well, why not? I just need to connect the ends of these four to these two. And there we go. So now all of the things are connected. All of the foundries and the smelters and everything. Everything is all connected, which is just great, especially because I'm finished recording for today. Face the right direction. There we go. And there we go. So now let's add in this one. And there we go. So now I just need to find some iron. Now I know there's one iron node over there. And I think that might be a pure iron node. Which is convenient. Because then I only need to, I think, give it like one power shard. Now I just need to find a few more nodes of iron. Now these seem to be closer and they also seem to be much better. So I'm simply gonna use those three nodes that seem to be over there. And look at that, the colors seem to get more saturated in this area. Which is pretty weird, I would say. And that's a big boy. Oh, also, this is a lot of good stuff. And a crashed freighter. There seems to be a lot of monsters over here. Let's see. Oh no, there's a big one. Okay, the iron seems to be up there. And now I'm up here. So first, let's remove these clumps of ore, and then let's add in these miners. And finally, let's make this metal thing so I can transport all of the ore to the factory. Now let's do this little neat trick. So you see, they end over here, but if you then just do that, then they actually connect, which is pretty cool. And then I started building some type of conveyor belt highway to transport all of the resources to the factory. But then I started building some type of box that I then put a power control center on top of. An unnecessary power control center, I might add, because you only need one power switch per factory, and in this one I had one for every type of machine. And I was also making the place walkable, I guess. I need to get some more hard drives because there's a specific recipe that I'm currently looking for. Hello, it's Editor Vivb, and all I want to say is, well duh, what else would you use a hard drive for? Anyways, so I'm supposed to put up some clips of me going around and finding all the hard drives while I'm talking about finding all the hard drives. The problem is, I recorded this over a month ago, so I don't remember that much stuff that I did. I remember going to the Dune Desert, and I remember going to a forest before that, and I remember dying, but I don't think I have a clip of that. And then I found the hard drive that I wanted, which was the encased industrial pipe. And in between there, I also found some other hard drives. Something I've thought about is, you guys might not actually know how much, progress I have made, because I've probably cut out so many things. I've not cut out the big things, I've started the steel mill, the coal power plant, this big place, but the smaller things. So I'm just gonna show you that. So I have collected this many hard drives. I have collected lots of things from crashed freighters, so many statures, and I have lots of coupons. I have 39 coupons here. Let's actually just claim these. There. And I have 2 more in here, so that makes a total of 41. Plus I have lots of things here that I've bought, like all of these things. Okay, I'm here at the steel mill, and my idea is that I will start by making some assemblers to make encased industrial beams, just to see how many steel pipes I will need. Now let's find a place where I can add these, I guess. Sort of like over here. This looks like a good area. Okay, I can fit a total of 3 of these over here. And with 3 of these, that will make me 12 per minute. Now, I don't actually know if that is good or bad. Now, I do not actually have any recipes that currently need encased industrial beam. It's sort of like an end game product type thing, where these are being made, but then they're not being made into something else. So I think 3 is a good amount of these. I require 60 concrete per minute, which is not a whole lot. That's like 4 constructors worth of limestones. Now this area is all finished up. I just need to add the final touches, but I can do that later. I'm currently just working on the machinery. Okay, so I have now done a lot of stuff, and there's only one thing left to do for this project to be complete, and that is to just make all the machines to make steel pipes and steel beams, because those are the only things that you need steel for. So let's start by just making some area to make some basic steel pipe things. So now all the things travel over here in this, on this conveyor belt, and then they travel down over here. There. And then let's add in these to make a simple manifold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so now I have added in all the constructors that make steel pipe, and now I'm just going to show some video of me doing some vaguely related stuff to what I'm explaining. So what did I do after that? Okay, after the steel pipe, I added in all the constructors that make steel beams, and I also connected up a bunch of stuff, and before that I connected up the coal and the iron ore to the factory. And then I added some lights. Anyway, so let's start by just turning this on. And now all the lights are on. Now, smelters, foundries, miners, constructors, assemblers, and awesome sinks are all operational. Hopefully I've not messed anything up, because, well, there are a lot of things that could be messed up. Now, in this factory, especially in this room, it's just like a big mess. It's just a big mess of conveyor belts and stuff. So you know what? This feels like a good place to end off today's episode. The factory is operational. It has started to produce items for me. There will probably be a few problems that I can sort out, and if there are any major ones, I will probably show you that after this little bit. So yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, you know the drill if you have watched YouTube ever, and goodbye.